It's a grocery haul. This one's from ALDI. It wasn't cheap, but I got some things every week. I say this. I got some things that will carry throughout the weeks, and I got some salt for the water that I'm drinking at work because I'm so tired and I don't have enough electrolytes at work. I did it. I had to because it's like a staple for me. It's part of lunch. It has protein. I'm gonna make an excuse until I find a real reason not to. Judge me. I got some mushrooms because I love mushrooms, and they're always something that you can do something with. Some kale, some organic kale. Really butthurt that there's 4 grams of net carbs in this one. The Kroger brand has 5. I don't understand. I don't understand. They had some pretty cheap rosemary and sage and thyme, but there was no sage. Oh, yes. I got some crushed tomatoes because I'm thinking about making like a red sauce with cauliflower to serve with it, and maybe like do some tofu in the air fryer so that there's some kind of meaty element. And it's kind of a higher carb thing, but if you stick with a portion size, it's only 3 per 4th cup. That's not gonna happen for me. So I might use the extra super farm tofu because it has no carbohydrates, so that I can have enough of this plus the carbs from the cauliflower too and be full. There's a hole. There's a hole in my ceiling. Who sent you? I got some olives again. They're black olives. They're kind of expensive. I think they were $1.49. That seems... Why? Surprising here. Here's the salt that I got for my water at work. I'm gonna try some of this today. To zazz it up, I got the pink Himalayan. And I got this almond extract because I was making those little like cocoa powder, coconut flake, milk, and oil thing that I make. And it's like a desserty thing. And I thought this would be good if it tasted like amaretto. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Two avocados. They were 75 cents each. Is that good? How much do they cost where you are? Because to me, Kroger's are like $1 each. And they're like 2/3 this size. It's silly. It's silly stuff. It's silly. And I got, some berry medley. So if you look at the carbs, it's 15 grams total carb and 5 fiber for a cup, which is 10 net carbs per cup. So if I have a half a cup, that last part ended really weird because I cut off a bunch. We were talking about berries, and now we're talking about a Kroger grocery haul. And I don't, oh my God, okay. I didn't think that I got the receipt. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? Okay. I've been getting really sick of the soy milk that I really like being 2 carbs. This is 1 carb, but there's no protein in this. And it hurts, but I'll figure out something else to do. I've been thinking about looking into other protein sources anyway. Besides soy, maybe do a video with like protein sources that are not soy, because some people have a problem with soy. Here's a good source of protein. It's this Sun Butter. I guess that's the brand. Yeah. And it's 19 grams of fat, which is nice. Only 1 gram of net carb and 8 grams of protein. And I really like the way it tastes. As I mentioned before, the sugar kind tastes so weird. I bought it on accident. Obviously on keto, you cannot get sugar in your nut butters and seed butters unless you really want to just allot your carbs like that. I got some tempeh. Just one, because I have one left over from last week that I haven't used. And they did not have my tofu. Ooh, killer tofu. I got some Kroger brand roasted salted peanuts. These were better macros than I thought they were. There's 14 grams of fat and 2 grams of carbs and 7 grams of protein for a quarter cup of the shelled peanuts. And I like to suck all the salt off of these, and then that's the best part. I think that's my favorite part. I have memories of doing this as a child with my family at reunions, and it's just a good old time, and it's salty, which I like a lot. I got one painter. This was like 17 cents or something like that. It's really good because they price it per pound. I'm always going on about things being priced per pound. I got a head of garlic. I'm not eating onions right now. And I'll be honest, since I had COVID for the first time and lost my sense of taste and smell, I have absolutely hated the way cooking onions taste and smell. And raw onions are fine, but it's the same with coffee. It's lemons taste and smell weirder than they did before, but onions just repulse me. Cooked. I got a lemon. She juicy. And 3 tomatoes because I have some soy curls coming in the mail from good old Amazon, and I want to make a salad and I want to make some nice wraps. And I live somewhere where the regions around, there is always somebody selling like grown tomatoes that they've grown themselves from their backyard. There's like always something. There's somebody on my parents' street who does this, and I like to get things from them. I got another big cucumber. These are so hit and miss. They're like $1.49, and some of them are like really small, and some of them are like ugly sticks, like this one, just a baseball bat of a cucumber. Trying to make this cute. Try to make it cute. Make it cute. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm getting back on my bullshit. I'm trying to justify it. There's no real reason to eat something that's processed. It just tastes good. I'm not eating meat. I'm not eating dairy. I'm not eating fish or eggs. So I'm going to have the little things, you know? They didn't have my yogurt. It was gone. And Silk does a version of Greek yogurt, but it has sugar in it. What Greek yogurt do you know of? Plain Greek yogurt, dairy, has sugar in it. They don't. Like, why did they do that? It could have been such a good thing for me and everybody, but they couldn't keep it in line. So this was a very comparable price, and it's 16 ounces. I feel like that's just not very believable for me, to be perfectly honest with you. Not that believable. I got my good old dark 70% cocoa chocolate. They keep not having the not sea salt kind. I recalculated, it's 14 grams of carbs and 3 fibers, so that's 11 grams of carb per 8 pieces. And I did the division wrong last time I counted, and this is like 1.357 carbs per little rectangle, not 0.75 like I thought. I think I had divided 8 by 11 instead of 11 by 8. I'm very bad at math. My voice is not it right now. Something's going on. Here's the last item, and I'm really butthurt that I had to do this. The foundation that I bought last week, she wasn't it. Will not mix with the lightener. Terrible texture. This is liquid. It was way cheaper. Hopefully it works. I used that Manic Panic Dream Tone Vegan Foundation Lightener, and it is white. And it has to be, as you can tell, but I keep not finding the foundation that I used to get, and to be honest, the foundation that I used to get, it was a CoverGirl one too, but it was like that blue arch package. It would mix well because it was creamy, but it just like was cakey and like drying and weird. So I'm hoping that this works out, and I'm gonna get a sponge because that's how you have to apply it. Just kidding, it wasn't the last thing. I also got my standard 12 pack of plain soda water. And that's it.